guys, so today's video is going to be a chatty get ready with me, and full disclosure, this video is sponsored by Grwm. You guys know that I've worked with them in the past in past videos and I love working with them. They're one of my favorite companies. I've only ever had a really good experience with all of the products that I've gotten from them. Basically, if you've never heard of it, it is a website where they sell gently used and new makeup. A lot of their items usually sell out within a day or two. A lot are limited edition, so if you sign up for the mailing list, you can get notified when they have new products listed on their website. And I do have a coupon code for you guys for 20% off down below. The coupon code is for new users only though, so if you've ordered from them in the past, you won't qualify for the new coupon. But if you're new, take advantage of that 20% off coupon because it's already cheaper, so that's like a huge discount on top of that. Everything's sanitized and cleaned up for you, so when you get it, you really can't tell that it's ever been used at all. Also, if you have makeup that you have laying around that you don't use or want anymore, you can also sell your makeup to them. They're also having a huge sale on January 25th where they're offering up to 80% off on some of their best-selling items, so make sure you check that out. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm going to be using some products that I got recently from Grwm's website that I'm so excited about. I'm always excited because new makeup, but I'm very excited about these items specifically because they're some of the things that I've wanted for so long and they had them in my shade on the website, so I definitely snagged those up. First, I'm going to adjust the lighting because I have a window here and I'm not utilizing the light that could be coming in from the window, so hold on. Also, we're gonna ignore the background, the pile of clothes. Usually I don't film in this setup, as you guys know, but like I have to film a get ready with me where my makeup is and I can't sit in my normal location, so that's why we're here today. So I don't have a ton of new products to play with, mostly like some foundation concealer items. I also got this quad from Anastasia from Grwm. I got the quad separately and then 3 individual shadows on the website, and these are gorgeous. I have already swatched them and they are so pretty. Definitely my kind of shades, which this is gonna make the video probably boring for you guys because I always do neutral looks. But that's just me, so we're gonna continue. Something new that I have been really liking is this Urban Decay Rehab makeup prep. It's like a gel cream thing that you put on before your makeup. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the people outside. This is amazing. It feels like you're putting water on your skin, but your skin's like absorbing it, so it's amazing for people with dry skin. It's called Hot Springs Hydrating Gel. Oh, it is water. Encapsulated water. It's basically water. And then for a little extra prime, just in the center of my face, I'm going to use my Bare Minerals Good Hydrations. I love this primer. I am looking for a pore filling type primer because I find that a lot of my foundations will now crease in my smile lines. Perks of getting older. And also my pores have gotten a lot bigger on my cheeks. So I definitely need like a pore filling type primer. Also, I have like a deep wrinkle right in the middle of my forehead where my foundation will crease. So this doesn't really stop that from happening, but it feels really good on the skin. So I still stand behind this. Okay, on to foundation. This is the first thing that I got from Grwm. It is the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. And actually, this has like never been used. This is rolled down all the way. It's swatched because I swatched it yesterday to make sure it was my shade. So that's why it's like used on the top, but it's rolled down all the way. So there's no product missing unless it comes fuller than that. I don't really see how that's possible. I feel like it's unsanitary to just swipe it on your face, but I see people do that all the time. So I'm gonna do that. I've never used a stick foundation in my life. I also have no idea how much to use, so we're gonna start there. I have heard with these kind of products you use a lot of product. See, it's already like dipped down from that amount. I don't know if Beauty Blender is the way to go. Blending this out, it is a little pink for me. Ooh, that coverage. It has been a while since I've used this full of a coverage product. I guess we're going with Flawless Skin today. I'm not mad about it. I really like the appeal of a clay stick foundation though, or like a stick foundation, because they're usually more like hydrating from ones that I've swatched. Some are drying, but they're just so easy, and I'm all about the lazy makeup routines. Also, are we loving the high pony today? Because it's all my hair would look good as. So I put tons of dry shampoo and that just was not saving it, and I didn't have time to shower. So we're working with dirty hair and a pony. It is clinging a little bit to some spots on my face, like my nose. I should have probably exfoliated better on my nose today. It looks good on some parts of my skin, but like where my pores are, it's like filling in the pores. I don't know if you can tell on camera. And instead of going in with like another layer on certain parts of my face, which is what I'd probably normally do, I did get a concealer from Tarte as well. This is the Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. This is in the shade Fairly Light Neutral. It's a little dark, but we're gonna work with it because I really want to try this concealer. It's like a thick consistency, so... Oh, that's way too much. You can see it's a little bit dark. But we're gonna use it on some spots, and we're just gonna really blend it in so it doesn't look weird with the foundation. I love the consistency of this concealer because it's so hydrating, and I am all about that hydrating life right now because I just feel like my skin is extra dry. That looks so good. That covered so nicely. Sorry, I'm not used to full coverage things at all. The things I normally use are not this full coverage, so I'm kind of blown away. It's probably normal. Should we try it under the eyes? It's really not the shade for it, but we're doing it. I can't turn back now. Wow. That actually looks really good. I'm impressed. The shade actually isn't that bad for my skin tone. I thought it would be too dark, especially for under the eyes. But I'm really enjoying this concealer. I love the dewy under eye look. Like, I really don't want to set that. It's called Creaseless Concealer. Do you think it's telling the truth? I'm going to take just a little bit more on this part here of the foundation and blend that in. Just where I need that coverage right there. Well, I'm really loving the skin today. It looks like hydrated, especially the under eyes. I really like that. That might be my new thing, is dewy under eyes. I am a fan. It makes me look really young. And as we all know from my last video, I've been having a complex about my age, but I do want to address that real quick. I am going to actually set a little bit with the NYX HD powder, just with my beauty blender though, so I don't lose some hydration. I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support on my last video. Like, I was so nervous to post it because it was so spur of the moment. I didn't really have time to think, like, should I be saying all this? Should I post this? Should I not? You know, it's really a vulnerable thing to post something like that online for the internet, for the world. So it was pretty scary, and I got questions like, are you ever, like, is it ever weird that your family might watch it? Because obviously I don't necessarily say all those things to my family members, and I did have a moment yesterday where I went to my mom's house and my stepdad was like, so I watched your video. So short answer, yes, it can be very awkward, but at the same time, they don't always watch my videos, and so I kind of just hold on to hope that maybe not a lot of people will watch, in my real life, will watch that video. But at the same time, it's like, that is what I was feeling at the time, so why shouldn't I post it? And I just feel like we shouldn't be embarrassed about our emotions, and if any of the people in my real life talk to me about it, I don't feel like I'd be that uncomfortable. I mean, I was a little uncomfortable when my stepdad said that, but I don't think I'm that uncomfortable when people address that kind of stuff with me. And I can't explain it, it's just I'm not ashamed of my thoughts or my feelings, and I am pretty open with my family, at least parts of it, so if they ask me about it, I'd be like, yeah, that's how I'm feeling, you know? I think I'm gonna use my Lorac Pro contour thing. I'm pretty sure I got this on Glambot as well a while ago, so I'm going to use it. It's been a while since I've used it. I'm just gonna take the, let's do medium contour. I don't think I ever really used this. My goal today is kind of do a full face. I feel like I normally do really natural makeup, so we're doing a full face today. Look at that, jaw contour, that's what we're doing. This piece of hair, what are we doing? And then I have said that I'm over the highlight trend, but I kind of want to add a little bit of something to help sculpt the face a little bit more. So I'm going to use my Tarte highlighter palette, which again, I think I got on Glambot as well. I do use a lot, I'm using this shade by the way. I do use a lot of the products that I get on Glambot in my everyday, day-to-day makeup. I bought Dr. Bronner's soap to wash all my makeup brushes, and I've had it for about a week. I still have not washed any of my makeup brushes. Let's do a little bit. I mean, I've used this so much in my videos, but it's really one of my favorite blushes of all time. It's the Wet n Wild Ombre blush in Mai Tai Buy You a Drink. I just really like shimmery blushes a lot. I know it's like a hit or a miss for some people. I just feel like they add such a nice glow, so that's why I really like them. Alright, now to the boring part, the part that I hate doing, that no one likes, well maybe some people like, eyebrows. Just do it, we gotta do it, right? Usual brow routine. Anastasia Auburn Brow Duo, or Powder Duo, Milani Brow Brush. I guess while we do this, I can talk to you a little bit. I asked you guys on Twitter to ask me questions or give me topics to discuss, and a couple people asked me to address the new YouTube monetization rules. And a lot of people want me to talk about the Logan Paul situation, which I might, but it's just so dead now that I feel like everything's been said, so I don't really need to address that. But I feel like he's what started this new policy changes and stuff. And to be honest, I'm probably saying this because I'm not affected by the new changes, but I'm not entirely mad about the new monetization process. As far as like you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 400,000, oh god, 44, wow, why do I keep saying too many hours? 4,000 hours, right, of watch time, which those numbers might sound like a lot to smaller YouTubers, but I remember back in the day, I didn't make YouTube partner until I hit like 10,000 subscribers. That was just the thing back in the day when we had the 10-minute cap off time of our videos, and if you wanted to do a video longer than 10 minutes, you had to split it into multiple parts. Like if you're doing a haul video, that was like a thing. You would do part 1 of like beauty products, and then part 2 would be the clothing items. And it would be like 2 separate videos because we had the time limits of 10 minutes of video. So YouTube has definitely come a long way in how they address like the rules and stuff for creators, and I think it's because there's so many creators that they kind of just let anyone make money and stuff. But I feel like they're now paying out too much money, and I have my conspiracy theories about what they've been doing to stop this, and this whole new monetization rule about the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours tells me that I'm kind of right, that they think that they're paying out too much money to their creators. My conspiracy theory with that is the videos that I have demonetized when they go up are the videos that usually have a spike in views that are like larger than normal. So I'll post a video and more people are clicking on it and liking it than my normal amount. So I feel like they predict that it's going to be a popular video, and I don't think that they do it in comparison to what I normally get. I think it's just when it reaches like a threshold of views, they'll be like, oh, this is gonna cost us too much money to pay to the creator, let's demonetize it. Granted, that's a theory, it's not true, it's just something that I've noticed in what videos of mine get demonetized. There's proof against this in my last video. It was fine. I did the normal thing in prep for publishing the video, and then as soon as I hit publish, it was demonetized. And some YouTubers will put their videos on private to, you know, until it's monetized again. But for me, I feel like that can send out a weird image of like, well, I'm only posting this if I get paid. I only want you guys to watch this if I'm getting paid. That's the kind of idea that I feel like it puts out, and that's not why I do videos. And I will continue to do videos even if they're demonetized. I'll continue to publish them even if they're demonetized, because I want you guys to see my content and see my videos whether or not I'm getting paid, which is a lot to say from a YouTuber who this is their full-time job. Because I understand the perspective, well, it's my job, so I should get paid for it, and I agree because it's my job and I feel like I should get paid for it. But at the same time, I feel like if you're in it just to get paid, that is the wrong reason to do YouTube in the first place. So I feel like if you're mad that you're not getting paid because you have less than 1,000 subscribers and you want to stop because of that, I feel like you're in it for the wrong reasons. You know, all the big creators, even the medium creators like me and the smaller creators, we worked so hard to get to where we are, and we were never paid in the beginning of our YouTube journey. At least the ones who have been doing it for 5+ years. In the beginning, we weren't paid. Like, I wasn't paid until I reached $100, and that took so long once I became partner. Like, I started in June of 2010. And I didn't get paid, I don't even know when I got paid, but probably until the next year. So I had done it, and that, again, it was still like $100. So in like a year, I got $100. So I never started this for the money. I never looked at it like, I'm gonna do this for a job one day. And I feel like the people who go into it hoping that are doing it for the wrong reasons, and I will always stand behind that. Of course, I think it's exciting to get paid, and then once you do get paid, you want to build it and get paid more, because let's face it, the numbers matter to us creators. They do. But there has to be a certain point in your life where, or at the, you know, in your career on YouTube, where you recognize that no matter what the numbers are, you're doing it for a different reason, or at least you should be. You shouldn't do it for those numbers. And I feel like in this whole social media society now, numbers mean so much more than they used to. And I feel like it shouldn't matter as much as we're putting like so much weight onto these numbers, and like who has the most subscribers, and people are fascinated and so obsessed with how much YouTubers actually make, you know, checking the Social Blade and stuff like that and seeing how much these YouTubers actually make. And granted, I've been there. I'm like, oh my god, if this was at the high end on Social Blade, like, good for them. They make a lot of money. From my experience, it's usually on the lower end of Social Blade. I look at the max on Social Blade on my account and I'm like, ooh, it thinks I make that much money? Or thinks I can. Thank you, but that's not accurate at all. I think numbers should be encouraging, like, oh yes, I hit 350,000 subscribers. I'm really excited about that. But that shouldn't be like the driving force in, you know, I'm just showing you the products as I go, in creation of content, in my opinion. And I feel like people are getting upset over this new change with YouTube, but if you were in it just because of that and you're getting mad about it, I mean, I understand it's discouraging, 100%, I completely understand, but you'll get there. Like, it's not too, I don't know, I feel like the number is really low, because for those of us who have been doing it for a really long time, we didn't get paid until after like 10,000 subscribers, at least for me and some other people that I know of. So I feel like they're being pretty reasonable in that you need 1,000 subscribers to start being a YouTube partner, because back in the day it was a lot more strict and there were less creators at the time. So think about all the money that they are now paying out to their creators with only 1,000 subscribers. You know, like I said, it probably sounds bad coming from me because it doesn't affect me, but I have been there and I've worked so hard for what I've achieved on here, and I mean, if I can do it, you can do it. So I know that you'll be okay. If you're in that lower margin and, you know, they take away your monetization, you'll be fine. Like, I promise you will get there. You'll reach those thresholds and you'll be good. Before the eyes, I'm gonna start with this brown shade kind of all over in the crease. I've never used Anastasia, have I? I've used Anastasia shadows on other people. Like my friend, I got her a gift. I got her a quad, right? And that day I did her makeup and used it. So I've used them in that sense, but I don't, actually, no, I've used the Modern Renaissance palette. but these are really pigmented. They can be up there in price, but since I got these on Glambot, it was a pretty good deal. I definitely want to do more Get Ready With Me's where I do techniques that I find other people doing and trying out them for hooded eyelids. So like finding people who give advice for like makeup tips for hooded eyes. I want to try that and like test them out, because I'm not the kind of person who would invent, you know, ways. Even though I have hooded eyelids, you'd think that I would have like experience in creating makeup looks, which I guess I do, but I don't necessarily have like tips for hooded eyelids. But I might later on when as I get older and need to change my makeup style for, you know, different eye shape that I'm getting. Like I said in my last video, this eye is getting more hooded than this. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. Excuse me. I'm gonna take a pencil style, I don't even know, brush, go underneath the lash line with that brown color again. I think I'm gonna do like a smokier lower lash line. Really like how that looks. Okay, and then because I'm weird, I want to use both of these like shadows, even though they might not look good together. I'm gonna use this on the outer part of the lid and then this on the inner part of the lid. I think we're gonna see. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love that shade. I feel like this is mostly glitter, so I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're already doing it, so we're just gonna commit. You know what? I'm gonna go all over with that and then do the golden shade on top. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely more of a topper kind of shadow because it's mostly glitter, which I'm always into these kind of shades to add a little glitter to the look. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. And no fallout. Oof. So right now I'm planning a baby shower, which I've never done in my life, but I guess I'm at that age where you plan baby showers. My best friend, Sam, I don't know if you guys know or have seen her social media at all, if you still follow her, because she used to be in a lot of my videos. She is pregnant with a baby girl, and I mentioned it in a past video, I believe, and I'm planning her shower, and I'm having so much fun planning it, because I'm nowhere near ready to have a kid of my own, but I'm so excited to be an aunt. Like, I get to be in the room with her when she gives birth, and I just feel like I'm going to be so attached to that little nugget. I'm so excited, and I'm really excited she's having a girl for many, many reasons, but also she's having a girl. We're having the baby shower February 10th, and everything's Valentine's, and Sam wants like pink and glitter. A lot of things are pink and glitter right now for Valentine's Day, so it's really convenient for me making like bouquets and stuff out of flowers because everything is out. So really good timing on Sam's part. Her due date is actually the same day that I was due, which is April 1st, which I know would have been hilarious. But no, I was born March 19th. And so I don't necessarily hope that she is like early, but I kind of hope she has a Pisces baby because that would be really, really cool. Oh yeah, this is a good choice. I should probably tell you what shades these are, right? I'll try to remember to put a little text. Actually, you know what? I'll just list it in the description box. You can check that out. It's so pretty. I really like it. It's amazing what happens when you experiment and you like it. Actually, that's a lie. The other day I tried doing like a white eyeliner thing going on the lower lash line, and I like immediately took it off. I was like, what am I doing? I do want to go back to doing weirder looks. Remember how I did like the all orange look? I want to go back to doing like all one color looks, and I do have a plan to use the white eyeliner in like a weird way, and I want to do like an all black look. I feel like that would be really cool, and I don't know, just different things. I don't know. Alright, I feel like I want a little bit more darkness, so I don't know if I should do liquid eyeliner, waterline eyeliner, or a darker shadow. I do find it's a lot harder to do liquid eyeliner, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. Let's do a little bit of waterline eyeliner with the Pixie brown one. This is the Copper Glow. Let's do a little bit of this, and then we'll see if I want to add anything else. I think what I want to do is a little reverse smoky eye, so I'm going to take my Jaclyn Hill palette and just like a dark shade in it. Let's do this one. I use this one a lot. I'm going to take this and just put it on the lower lash line, because it's been a while since I've done like a reverse smoky eye, and I feel like not a lot of people do that anymore. I really enjoyed doing that back in the day. I pulled down on my eye a little bit to get some of that eyeliner smudged out. Let me go ahead and check again on Twitter what you guys want me to talk about. Someone asked, isn't it difficult to be a horror movie fan having anxiety? Actually I did a whole video on why I don't watch that many horror movies anymore. I'll link it over here. It was on my horror channel, but I kind of addressed that about having anxiety and watching scary movies, because it is a lot harder now, and especially because I get scared a lot easier by myself, so I don't watch that many horror movies alone, which is a very weird thing for me. But I don't know, I go in waves. Usually, like right now, this sounds really weird, but when I'm depressed instead of anxious, I want to watch horror movies more. I don't know if that's like disturbing, but any music recommendations? I've been loving playing the Angel album by Depeche Mode. That's been my go-to lately, just on repeat. If you guys follow me on Spotify, you've probably seen that. That's like all I'm listening to. What else have I been listening to? Tycho's newer album. It came out a while ago, but it's Epoch. I made a spring 2018 playlist if you want to follow that, because I've been really sad about the weather lately. One thing that I find helps me is finding music that reminds me of springtime and just like feels really positive. I don't know how to explain it, but you guys know music. Like music evokes like a feeling, evokes a feeling, not emokes. That's not a word. Anyway, so we'll link my Spotify down below, my spring 2018 playlist that I'm building on. I only have like 4 songs on it right now, because if I build it too much, I'm going to constantly listen to it while it's, you know, darker weather, and I don't want to, you know, attribute it to fall and winter when it's supposed to be a spring playlist. So, but I will have that link down below, and I will be updating it as the weather gets better and as I discover more and more like springtime kind of music. Anyway, I'm going to go in with Urban Decay Perversion. I would really love for you guys to tell me some makeup looks you'd like me to recreate. I have a folder going in my phone of like inspo, and I have every intention to like recreate it or be inspired by these looks, and then I just stay within my comfort zone. Like I struggle so much getting out of my comfort zone. Like the other day trying to do white eyeliner, and I just immediately was so uncomfortable and thought it was hideous, so I took it off. But I really want to try, because I feel like makeup is such an art form, and I'm just like, I feel like I begrudgingly put it on most of the time, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this. So I'm losing like that excitement that you get from putting on makeup and stuff. Alright, what lip are we doing? What lip do you want Mom to do? Oh, okay. She doesn't like that. Okay. I really like the nude collection that Lime Crime came out with a little while ago, I think last year. Like, they're just such good nudes, so I kind of want to do one of those. Saddle, I forgot about you. This used to be my favorite lip color ever. I'm doing Saddle. It's a Lime Crime Velveteen, of course. The shade Saddle. It's like a deep orangey brown. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Oh man. My mascara was still drying, so I looked up and now I have lines on my eyelids. It's great. Oh, baby girl. She's so pretty. Are you pretty? My girl, she's so cute. Okay, girl, Mom has to focus and do her lips now. I went way overboard with the overdrawing and my Cupid's bow's off. But you know what? It's fine. We're just going to go with it. This is the finished look. It's very natural, like everything else I've ever done. But hopefully you guys don't mind. I usually just do like a million different recreations of the same look using different products, but pretty much the same product. Anyway, make sure you check out Glambot's website down below. It doesn't hurt to just browse around, you know, see if you find anything on there, but I will have a link to it down below. Make sure to use my coupon code if you are new to Glambot, and check out the sale on January 25th. Leave some makeup recommendations down below of looks you want me to try or anything like that. You can send them to me on social media as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.